Think about it, a brand new home, a plot of land. When something like that is up for grabs, the stakes could not be higher. And for everyone involved, the real question isn't just who's going to win, it's, is this actually fair? Well, today we're going to look at a digital solution that's designed to take all that doubt right out of the picture. So let's get into it.
So, here's our game plan. First, we're going to tackle the problem. What makes these lotteries so high stakes? Then we'll get into the digital fix. We'll even pop the hood and see how this thing actually works. Watch it in action. And finally, we'll see how this whole concept can be used for a lot more than just real estate.
All right, put yourself in this position for a second. You're a developer. You've got 100 prime plots of land, but 1,000 people are desperate to buy one. Every single one of those people, they've got their hopes, their dreams, maybe even their life savings tied up in this. The pressure on you to be fair, and not just fair, but provably fair, is just massive. And yeah, that's the million-dollar question, right? Think about the old way, names pulled out of a big spinning drum. It's so easy for suspicion to creep in. Like, was that really random? Did someone mess up? Or worse, was it rigged? See, proving that you're being fair is every bit as important as actually being fair. This really gets to the heart of the change. The old way, it's not just slow, it's a total black box. Every single step, from folding the paper to the final pull, is a chance for something to go wrong or just look wrong. A digital system, it's the complete opposite. It's designed to be an open book. It creates this instant paper trail that you can check, and it swaps all that doubt for a rock-solid, verifiable record. So, okay, faced with all these problems with the old way, developers obviously needed a better tool. And that's what led to this, a digital solution that's designed to do more than just automate the drawing. It's really about automating trust. What we're talking about is a system built for this one specific job. Think of it like a specialized machine that takes all the chaos and what-ifs of a manual draw and just replaces it with cold, hard digital precision. It's built to help everyone. The developers get their efficiency, and the buyers get the peace of mind that comes with trusting the results. Now, a system like this has a tough balancing act to pull off. It's got to be fast and efficient, right? You're doing this at a live event. But that speed can't ever come at the cost of fairness. It needs to be totally random and controlled to get rid of any bias, but at the same time, it has to be completely transparent so everyone in the room can see exactly what's happening. And these aren't just marketing buzzwords, they are the absolute core promises of this tech. Okay, so how does it actually pull all that off? Let's pop the hood and take a peek at the engine that makes this whole thing run. This is the tech that makes that unbiased selection a reality. Right at the core of it all is something called the randomized balloting engine. The best way to think about it is like a digital lottery drum that's been shuffled perfectly every single time. Its one and only job is to create that unique one-to-one link between a plot and a buyer. No duplicates, no patterns you can guess. And getting a computer to create truly unpredictable randomness is way harder than it sounds. This engine is what makes that happen. And the process itself? Super simple by design. Step 1, you load in the data. Here are the plots, and here are the people who are eligible. Step 2, you tweak the settings. Stuff like how fast the animation runs. Step 3 is the big show. You run the balloting live for everyone to see. And finally, and this part is crucial for accountability, you export the final results. That's it. 4 simple steps from start to finish. And look, the whole thing has to be practical for a real-world event, right? That's why it's a desktop application, so a dodgy Wi-Fi connection can't ruin everything. Plus, every event is different, so it's all controlled by a simple little config file. You can change the branding, the colors, the fonts, all without having to be a programmer. It's all about getting rid of things that could go wrong. But really, the single most important promise here is transparency. Because let's be honest, a process can be 100% fair, but if nobody can actually see it being fair, nobody's going to trust it. This is where seeing truly is believing. So the system turns this whole thing into a live show. Instead of just getting an email with a list of winners, everyone is there, watching on a big screen as the software cycles through all the numbers. It creates this real sense of shared excitement and, that little bit of nervous energy in the room. Okay, so picture this. You're in the crowd. The numbers are flying by on the big screen. The system locks in on a plot. Let's say it's plot number 142. And then the receipt numbers just keep spinning and spinning. Everyone's holding their breath. And bam, it stops. Receipt number 8371. The whole thing turns green on the screen, locking it in. That's it. It's a single shared moment of truth that everyone saw happen at the same time.
And once the excitement is over, the proof is permanent. The system just spits out the complete results into a simple file, like a CSV or an Excel spreadsheet. This isn't just for convenience. It's the final piece of the transparency puzzle. You now have an unchangeable digital record that can be printed out, emailed, audited, whatever. It guarantees total accountability long after everyone's gone home.
Now, even though this whole idea came out of the real estate world, the core principle, provably fair random assignment, is useful in so many other places. It's really a solution to a problem we see all over the place. I mean, the basic logic, matching one list of things to another list of people fairly, that applies almost anywhere. You could use it for commercial properties, sure, but what about a simple lucky draw at a company party? Or assigning people to different apartment blocks in a new development? Or even for government programs that hand out tokens? The common thread in all of these is the need for random, fair, and provable assignment. So when you boil it all down, what this technology really offers is a simple but powerful trade. It takes all the ambiguity, all the risk, all the potential for human error or bias, and it just replaces it with digital certainty and trust you can actually verify. And that kind of leaves us with a pretty big question to chew on, doesn't it? When you think about things like school admissions or assigning public housing, or even deciding who gets into a clinical trial, what other huge life-changing decisions out there could really benefit from the absolute, undeniable fairness of an impartial machine? Definitely something to think about.